November 1977, millions of Americans were watching their evening news. Then for 27 seconds, everything changed. The image froze, the audio distorted, and a voice, robotic, monotone, almost human, broke through the static. "This is not a test. Remain in your homes." The screen flickered again, showing what looked like a map. Outlines of U.S. states and a red circle expanding outward from South Carolina. Then, nothing. The program returned as if nothing had happened. The networks denied any interruption. The FCC claimed no signal breach occurred. But that night, thousands of people reported the same thing. In the following weeks, the story vanished from the papers. The tapes were erased, replaced with routine news footage. But one internal memo, unearthed decades later, revealed something chilling. It was dated November 28, 1977. The subject line read, "Unauthorized Emergency Override, EBS Prototype Test, C Channel." It was signed by an engineer from the Defense Communications Agency, a department that officially didn't exist until years later. What exactly was C Channel? According to partially declassified notes, it was an experimental broadcast signal, meant to control all civilian television frequencies simultaneously during a nuclear threat. But there's one phrase repeated across those documents: psychological synchronization. No one ever explained what that meant. Some say it was part of a behavioral study, an attempt to measure collective emotional response through live TV interruptions. Others claim it was something else entirely, a failed mind control experiment disguised as a broadcast test. In 1999, a retired signal technician from Atlanta submitted a FOIA request. He'd worked for a local station during the 1977 incident and remembered being told to stay silent about the test. He received a single-page response. Most of it was redacted, but one line remained clear. The event in question falls under Project Echo 7. Further details remain classified for reasons of national security. That line reopened the case. Internet historians, conspiracy researchers, even former broadcast engineers all tried to find a surviving copy of the transmission. None succeeded. Until 2015, when a damaged reel surfaced in a private collection in Virginia. The footage lasted only 4 seconds. A blank gray screen, and over it, faint words burned into the frame. The test was successful. Since then, no agency has claimed responsibility. No one knows who sent that signal, what it was meant to test, or why it was erased from every record. But every November 26th, around the same time the original signal aired, TV technicians report faint interference across East Coast frequencies. Just static, sometimes a whisper behind it. Remain in your homes. This is Declass Diaries, where lost transmissions, forgotten tapes, and America's buried experiments finally surface.